Good evening. It is 5:15 this Monday, August 28th, and the Carroll City Council is now in session. Would you all please rise and join with me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, everybody. Okay, we have before us tonight's agenda. Roll call, all are present. First item of business is recognition of retirement for Terry Kluver and Phil Bach. So I will approach the council from that direction and have these gentlemen join me. I don't know, we'll go one at a time or flip a coin, see who goes first or whatever, but I want you guys to put a rumor to bed, because we've had more retirements since I've taken office. And I want to make sure that has nothing to do with me, because if you hang in 4 more months, you could probably get by. But let's go ahead and have these guys up here. And Phil, you're the closest one here. Phil is retiring out of the streets department. And Randy, would you like to maybe share with us a little history on Phil?
Sure. Phil began work for the city in January of 2012, and he began in the street department, has been there as his career for the city, and he is retiring as of September 7th of this year. So we congratulate Phil on a great career and wish him the best in retirement.
Not so fast. Just want to shake your hand. Behalf of all of us.
I'd just like to thank you guys for putting your trust in me. You do a good day's work, and it's hard work, and it's good work. And at the end of the day, I want to say I did a good job, and it was hard. So, the only thing I got against Randy is I applied for this job about 30 years ago, and he didn't hire me. Thank you very much.
Well, Phil, maybe you got better with age. You suppose maybe that's kind of like a fine wine.
Maybe he got softer.
Terry, join us. Yeah, we'll get a quick picture here. And then Randy, want to share
Sure.
Terry's story here?
You bet. Terry joined the city in April of 1995 as a meter reader in the water department. And in a short time, within about a year, he gained his grade 1 operator certification, spent 16 years there as an operator, certainly stepped up to grade 2, and then was appointed superintendent in 2012. He's retiring the end of this month, August 31st. One special note, in 2016, Terry was named the DNR Regional Water Operator of the Year. So it was a nice award for him, well deserved. And we thank Terry for his great career with the city of Carroll and wish him the best of luck in retirement.
Thank you very much. The only thing I'd like to add is, I've said it before and I'll say it till my final days, is a city with infrastructure and lights and water and sewer. But without its people, that's what separates Carroll from the rest. And so can't thank you guys enough for the service you do, as well as everybody else that's in place.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks again, you guys.
You bet. Thank you.
Okay, got that out of the way. We will move on to the rest of the agenda, and consent agenda is approval of minutes from the August 14th, 2023 meeting, approval of bills and claims, licenses and permits. There's just one, renewal of Class C retail alcohol license for Hunan. And then there is a resolution approving and accepting a sports tourism grant agreement. And then there are 4 infill housing incentive applications in the memo included in your packet. Are there any questions or concerns about the consent agenda? And if not, I'd seek a motion to approve as presented.
So moved.
Tom?
Second?
Seconded by JJ. Any further discussion? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Base? Yes. Dirks?
Yes.
Bauer?
Yes.
Shrek?
Yes.
Bornero?
Yes.
Seaman?
Yes.
Motion approved.
Perfect, thank you. Item number 5, oral requests and communications from the audience. There's only Zippo, so it looks like nobody online either. So we'll move forward with item number 6 under ordinance. There are none. And then under resolutions, we have a couple of them. And Randy, I'll start with you. Water distribution main replacements addendum. Randy?
Thank you, Mayor. During the design work on the water distribution main replacement project, it was the need for 3 easements was identified in order to construct the project. One of the easements is permanent, 2 will be temporary. The professional services agreement that's in place with JEO Consulting Group does not have a provision in the scope or the fees for the preparation of easement plats. So we've prepared an addendum to that agreement that would provide for the inclusion or the creation of 3 easement plats at a lump sum fee of $2,100. That brings the total current amended agreement to $70,400. The project schedule includes bid receipt on September 19th and then followed up with award. And the project is structured so that there can be staged construction, either the remainder of this year in 2023 or in 2024. Kind of we gave contractors the option, based on their workloads. So unless there are any questions, I'd recommend your consideration of approval of the agreement amendment number 1 at a cost of $2,100.
Perfect, thank you, Randy. Pretty straightforward. Any questions? Any need for clarification on anything? If not, per recommendation, I would seek a motion to approve the resolution approving the agreement amendment number 1 with JEO at a cost of $2,100.
So moved.
Is that Laverne? Seconded by
Second?
Carolyn. Any further discussion? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Seaman?
Yes.
Dirks?
Yes.
Bornero? Shrek?
Yes.
Base? Yes. Bauer?
Yes.
Resolution approved.
Perfect, thank you. Under 7B, we have police standard operating procedures update. Brad?
Thank you, Mayor. It's been a while since we've done a full review of our standard operating procedures for the police department. There's been some ones intermixed throughout the last couple of years for different changes based off state, federal code requirements and some of those pertinent ones that we needed to get updated throughout the years. This one is a complete review of a whole 186 pages, I believe there are, of the policy changes. And a lot of it has to do with union contract changes, state code changes, some of our training changes, and just societal changes in general. Not planning on going through all of them listed below on the memo one by one, but if you have any questions, I'd certainly be glad to go through it. They're all marked with either highlighted or strike-throughs to show the changes to the policies. And my recommendation would be approval of the amendment to the Carroll Police Department Standard Operating Procedures as presented.
Very good, thank you, Brad. Any questions, any need for clarification for Brad? All 188 pages, I think it was, but
Quite a few.
you had it laid out pretty nice and simple to go through quickly, so thank you. Any questions? If not, per recommendation, I would seek a approval of the council for the amendments to the Carroll Police SOP standards. Is there a motion to that?
So moved.
Carolyn?
Second?
Seconded by JJ. Any further discussion? Hearing none. Roll call, please.
Bauer?
Yes.
Bornero?
Yes.
Dirks?
Yes.
Seaman?
Yes.
Base? Yes. Shrek?
Yes.
Resolution is approved.
Perfect, thank you.
Thank you.
Again, thank you too, Brad. Okay, item number 8 under reports, we have Empower Rural Iowa Rural Housing Assessment Grant and its redundancies. Housing Committee appointments, and this one's yours, Aaron.
Yes, As we all know, we approved the grant application and the $5,000 match last week at, or last council meeting. The other part of that to apply for the assessment, the rural housing assessment grant is to have a committee appointed by the council to kind of be the focal point or the center point for this assessment. So that's what we put together here. The people that are on that list have agreed to do that, and we're willing to move forward with it.
Okay, so once again, the recommendation would be council discussion and approval to appoint the following individuals. Should we name them public? I think that'd be a good idea. Sure. You want to go ahead and do that?
Right in front of me.
Okay, Laverne, Carolyn, Kyle, we know those people. Jim Friel, Mike Franey, Dustin Kachi from Pella, Matt Miners, and Adam Schweers. And that will be what gets sent in for this grant request.
So that, when I was talking to you on pre-council, did you add that one line that I was wanting, or in this?
In the grant application, I did.
Okay. If you went through this, I think it was number 7 on there? It didn't have much indicated in there, but Aaron went through everything that we're doing with housing, like the 4 different things. So that's gonna be added to that sheet, or in a subdivision, is that what it is?
It's in a narrative form on the grant application, yes.
So the League of Cities sent an email out last week of the new Empower, what is that?
Empower Rural Iowa Rural Housing
Yeah.
Assessment.
And they
Grant.
noted the people that were in there, and then they also stated that because they have that, they were able to get a better chance of getting grants.
Oh, for the thriving
Thriving
communities.
community, that's what it
Okay,
is.
I'm sorry. Yeah, for
Yeah.
thriving communities, yeah.
So that's why we gotta try and get this next time, because we're not even on that list now. Then those people that are on it are gonna have a better chance of getting grants.
And the ones that did receive it did this.
Yeah,
Now, whether or not that's just a coincidence,
Yeah.
unlikely, so.
so it's important that we add as much information as we
Yeah.
can to this.
Checking boxes, essentially,
Yeah,
right,
well, you gotta do things to check boxes though.
right. So, per recommendation again, I would need a motion to approve the appointing of the following individuals is all we're really doing tonight.
So moved.
Tom, and was that Kyle?
Yep.
Here are.
Any further discussion? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Seaman?
Yes.
Stewart?
Yes.
Bauer?
Yes.
Bass? Yes. Warner?
Yes.
Shrek?
Yes.
Motion is approved.
Perfect. Okay, wow, at lightning speed. I do have a quick, we're down to committee reports and comments from the mayor, very, very quick, 60 seconds or less. But we got media partners here. Jack, thanks for being here, and we'll try and follow back up with Nathan and anybody else interested. But we're getting some questions about the Sauk Trail reopening again. And most of you know by now it's close, but we have to wait for the city's portion to get done. The county is doing the shouldering work now. It's almost done. And then the city will as soon as we get the green light from Jason, who gets the green light from JEO, who gets the green light from the feds. And the feds are measuring the in-kind participation from the city in order to do that. Jason, I talked to him today. He's hopeful that it will occur within days, but we're starting to get some calls now because it's peak biking season, and we'd like to get it done and open just as fast as they do. But we have to wait for the federal government, is my comment on that. And I'll let it go at that. How about that? Is that fair? Anybody got any questions on that? I've got copious notes, but getting close, just not close enough to get it open. So if you can kind of help spread the word there, media partner, we'd greatly appreciate it.
Y'all throw a story in there?
Okay, good, thank you. Okay, any comments from the city council? Going once, comments from the city manager? Going twice. Okay, I think we're needing a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Tom? And that Kyle?
Yep.
Tom, you're reliable. Any further discussion? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Yes.
Shrek? Yes. Seaman?
Yes.
Bauer?
Yes.
Warner?
Yes.
Thank you,